Mga kababayan, hello po and welcome back to Hashtag Walk with Lan. Ako si Lan, your host na laging handa sa mainit na usapan tungkol sa Philippine politics. Today, we are diving deep into a Senate showdown that's got everyone talking. Si Senador Rodante Marcoleta versus Senador Kiko Pangilinan sa Senate Resolution number 256, ang pagkontra ni Senador Marcoleta. Bakit niya ito kinontra at bakit tayo dapat maging pro Marcoleta dito? This is going to be intellectual, critical, informative, pero engaging at witty para hindi kayo mabore. Para sa mga kabataan at OFWs na nasa abroad pero concerned pa rin sa bayan, ito ang episode para sa inyo. Fact-based tayo dito ha. No fake news. Let's get started. Stay tuned for a couple of minutes of pure value. Hit that like button now if you are ready. Una, quick overview para sa mga quick overview lang po tayo. Tatalakayin natin ang background ng West Philippine Sea, then the resolution itself. Susunod ang epic clash favoring Senator Marcoleta's smart, prudent stance. We will criticize Senator Kiko's approach with facts, not just opinions. May witty analogies, questions for you viewers at calls to comment below para engage kayo. At the end, implications for the kabataan and OFWs plus our membership plug. Mga kabataan, this is about your future sovereignty. Mga OFW, ito ang affects your remittances and national pride. Ayon sa arbitral ruling ng 2016, invalid ang China's 9-dash line, but the debate now is how we enforce it smartly. Let's break it down. Question para sa inyo ha. Sino sa tingin ninyo ang mas tama? Marcoleta o Kiko? Comment down below habang nanonood ha. Magsimula tayo sa basics para sa mga baguhan o BC na OFWs. Ano ba ang West Philippine Sea? WPS. Ito ang bahagi ng South China Sea na sakop ng Pilipinas under UNCLOS. Around 381,000 square kilometers, rich in fish, oil at gas. Noong 2016, nanalo tayo sa arbitral tribunal sa Hague, declaring China's claims illegal. Pero bakit patuloy ang tension? China keeps bullying. Water cannons, ramming ships, harassing fishermen. Chinese embassy's insulting statements against Philippines officials like Commodore J. Tariela of PCG, calling them problematic. Si Tariela, spokesperson for WPS, vocal against China, and China hates it. Okay, parang school bully na China, nagrereklamo kapag sinagot mo. But seriously, this affects youth. Less fish means higher prices. OFWs your families back home rely on these resources. Deeper dive tayo historical claims. Philippines bases on UNCLOS. China on historical rights na rejected na. Fact from Senate debates. NSC estimates WPS at 381,000 square kilometers, but Marcoleta questions it if we have exact coordinates. That's key. We will favor that later. Pause tayo If you are an OFW in the Middle East, how does WPS affect your view of Philippines government? Share in comment section. Now, ang start ng show, Senate Resolution number 256, filed January 26, 2026 by Senator Kiko Pangilinan and co-authors like Soto, Lacson, etc. Long title niya, Resolution Expressing the Sense of the Senate and Condemning Recent Public Statements Issued by the Embassy of the People's Republic of China Concerning Filipino Officials and Institutions and affirming the right of the Republic of the Philippines to assert its sovereign rights in accordance with the international law. Hindi nyo nga na ano yan nung dinala si Duterte sa dahig. Anyway, condemning China's bullying statements affirm our rights signed by 15 senators initially. Sounds patriotic, right? But here's where Marcoleta shines. He opposes rushing it, questioning details. Sa plenary, February 3, 2026, Marcoleta interpellated, asking for maps and coordinates. Sabi niya, we would like to specifically determine the extent of our West Philippine Sea because if we are able to do that, baka mahirapan tayong ipagtanggol hanggang saan ang atin. Smart, di ba? Parang chess move. Ensure foundations before attacking. Si Marcoleta parang mechanic checking the engine before drag race. Kiko wants to gas it na. Para sa mga kabataan, this resolution could escalate tensions, sink jobs in BPO if China retaliates economically. Time to favor Senator Marcoleta, mga kaibigan. Bakit siya ang hero dito? He's critical and prudent. Sa debate, he questioned why Philippine officials insult China, like Tariela on Xi Jinping. Marcoleta, sabi niya, not defending China but asking for clarity. I'm not lawyering for China, sabi niya. He cited NSC data pushing for defined boundaries to avoid miscalculations. Okay, ito ang intellectual take natin. Marcoleta's kontra is strategic without exact coords. Paano tayo mag-defend effectively? It's like fighting a war without a map. Parang GPS na lobat. Si Kiko's approach, Marcoleta wants full charge. O para sa mga ating mga OFW, his caution protects remittances. China is a big trade partner. Para sa mga kabataan, avoid unnecessary escalation. This could lead to conflict affecting your future. Agree ka ba kay Marcoleta? Thumbs up, emoji in comment section, mga kaibigan. Now, the criticism. Senador Kiko Pangilinan, asawa po yan ni Sharon Cuneta, sponsored the resolution, pushes hardline stance. Sabi niya, hindi na natin kailangan pagtanggol ang nasa atin na pagpasyahan na ng International Arbitral Tribunal. There's nothing to defend. But is that realistic? China ignores the ruling. Kiko's approach, blind reliance on paper victory without practical steps. He's accused of escalating. His post like, we will never bow down to Xi Jinping. Wow, sound tough. But risky. Sa debate, he clashed with Marcoleta over coords, dismissing it as settled. Pero without details, parang empty rhetoric. Kiko parang knight with a paper sword. Maganda sa picture, pero sa totoong laban, ouch! Informative para sa mga kabataan. This could provoke China more, affecting scholarships or jobs abroad. OFWs, higher tensions mean unstable markets. Bakit risky ang hardline ni Kiko? Discuss below. Mga kaibigan. Ano ang implications nito? Favoring Marcoleta means smarter diplomacy. Define claims first, then condemn. Criticizing Kiko highlights need for balanced patriotism, not knee-jerk reactions. Para sa mga kabataan, learn critical thinking. Question resolutions like this. OFWs, this affects national economy, your hard-earned money. Senate is still pending vote as of February 2026. We need more like Marcoleta for informed decisions. Sa politics, parang dating, don't rush the fight without knowing the territory. Ayan. To wrap it up, Senator Marcoleta's kontra is the wise move, fact-based, prudent. Kiko's push, while passionate, needs more caution. Mga kababayan, stay informed. Mga kababayan, sa mundo kung saan ang kasinungalingan ay nangingibabaw, ang katotohanan ng unang sinisikil. Pero kasama kayo magpapatuloy tayo sa laban, walang takot, walang kinikilingan, at laging handa para sa bayan. Sumali na sa aking YouTube channel membership sa #WalkWithLan at tulungan natin ang channel na maabot ang 100,000 subscribers. Ang inyong suporta ang susi sa kalayaan natin para ipagpatuloy ang pagbabalita ng katotohanan. Salamat at kita-kits sa laban. Subscribe, like, share. Next episode natin mga kaibigan, more on Philippines politics. Salamat sa panonood sa ilang mga minuto. Well spent. Comment yes, mabuhay po ang Pilipinas.